Oh my goodness. Right guys, hello. Today is going to be a very busy day. I've got the Lee Hall inquiry this afternoon, which starts around 2 o'clock. I've got the minute silence at midday for Finsbury Park attack. And after that, I've got another meeting with the Conservatives about the upcoming council meeting, so it's going to be very busy. So I'm going to leave the big camera at home because of all the paperwork I've got. And I don't want to turn up to this inquiry holding the camera because they might think the wrong thing. So today's vlog will mainly be on the action cam. It's just gonna have to be how it is. Right, I think that's all I've got to say. So, I'm off now and let's get to it. Well guys, it's almost time for me to go into this appeal hearing. It's gonna be interesting, let's put it that way. Got all the paperwork, I've just been going through it all, making my notes so I know everything I want to say and it's clear in my head. Basically, I'm not going to make a speech or anything like that. I'm just going to go through and try and rebut the main statements of the appellant, which I think is the best way to do it, because they've already had the paperwork that I submitted last time, they've all gone through that, and as a result, I don't want to waste their time and annoy the person making the decision, because that's never a good idea. So I'm going to just rebut what the applicant has put in this time. I think that'll work. Anyway, time for a cup of tea before I go in, because I can already feel my throat getting dry. It's an odd day. It's very warm, very humid, and it's drying me out, which is weird. But let's get on with it.
A few hours later.
Right guys, just got back from the first part of the planning hearing. It's an appeal against a development that's been going on for years. They put in the first application in 2015, and it's been going on since then. I'm now writing up the statement that I'm about to make tomorrow now. I'm about to write up the statement. I'm making the statement tomorrow. I was hoping we could do it today, but scheduling conflicts, I'm not going to have time. So, got it tomorrow now, and that's fine. Got time to do it tomorrow, not a problem. So, I hope I've made my case well enough in what I've written up, but could have a chance to look over it now, and then we'll make the statement in the morning, and you never know. I've got my fingers crossed. I'm not going to say it's going to go well for us. I'm not going to say it's going to go badly for us. At the moment, we don't know. I think we've got a strong case. It's still up for grabs. I hope we're going to be okay. And like I say, I've got my fingers crossed because it's important that we win this. And if we don't, it's going to mean a lot of trouble for the area. I mean, I've made a film about the traffic problems before, and I'll link to that in the description bar. So it really is very important that we win this, and I really hope we do. But it's going to be decided soon. That's all I can say. Right, I better get on with this now. See you later. I'm home now from work and got some stuff to do here. I was going to do a Monday book club on one of the books that are here, the He-Man and Transformers and stuff books. But then I came across this while I was in town. The 80th anniversary special of The Dandy, Britain's oldest existing comic. Now it went digital a few years ago, digital only, and stopped producing print copies, but my goodness, they've come back with an interesting, reasonably hardcover magazine book collection. Some of this stuff I've never seen before. Some of it I've seen, I'm pretty sure I've seen, in 50 Golden Years and stuff like that. The collections, the anniversary specials for when it was, oh my goodness, now I feel old. I got the 50th anniversary hardback book, 50 Golden Years, and more from the first 50 years, the follow-up. When I was a kid, and now it's 80. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Now that makes me feel old, because I thought I got it when I was older. But I haven't read The Dandy as a comic since I was about 12. So the early 90s is when I pretty much stopped. I moved over to Victor because my parents thought I needed to read something that was a bit more grown up. And Victor was never as good as The Dandy and the Beano. The Dandy and the Beano had a bit of attitude. Victor was very much an old-fashioned style comic. And if I'd switched over to something like 2000 AD instead, oh, I'd have loved that. But oh well. Anyway, this is what I'm going to have a look at for Monday Book Club today. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Monday Book Club. If there's one thing I would criticise about these clips, it's the reproduction quality. I don't know whether it's because they used lower resolution scans or had to digitally repair some of their archive, but the images are, as a rule, rather low resolution. I'm getting tired It's been a long few weeks, let's put it that way. And let's zoom in a bit, because you can't see me properly. Hello there! Right, I've just finished recording the voiceover for Monday Book Club review. It's now 9:30. It's going to be quite a late Monday Book Club. I'm low down on this chair. My chair is broken. Basically, the air pump that's supposed to keep the chair able to rise and lower has fallen through the bottom of the chair. It did it a long time ago, and the chair collapsed last night. So I'm doing the best I can because I've got work to do and I haven't got time to go and get another one. So, Jen, when you get back, if you see this, by the time you see this, actually, we've probably got another chair. But for all of you who are actually watching it as it goes up, I'm doing the best I can. I do have another chair just over here, but it's covered in paperwork at the moment because I'm still working in the Lee Hall stuff. So, I haven't had a chance to go and get another one, so I'm just doing the best I can. And as a result, I'm a little bit low in my seat at the moment. I'm having to actually look up to see my Mac. Not the best arrangement, but oh well, I'll get on. Right, now that I've recorded the voiceover, I've got to get on and actually edit this because it's got to go up on Monday. It's called the Monday Book Club. So, I better get on with that, and I'll talk to you afterward.
An hour or so later.
Okay, that went really well. I think that's come together quite nicely. I enjoyed doing it. The photographs I've used, because normally I use video these days of the covers and a few pages, things like that, but I've just taken some close-up photos so that you get an idea of the art, but I don't show off the entire page, so you get a glimpse and see what you're talking about. Because I don't like, in comics and things like that, I don't like to show an entire page of a comic, because I feel like it's just, you're getting it for free, essentially, by looking at the video. I don't like that idea, so I haven't done that here. I've just taken close-ups, and I think that's worked quite nicely. I'd like to do some more like that when I bring back Comic Fridays eventually. Not saying that's coming back anytime soon, but it will come back when I have the time. So, now, speaking of not having much time, I haven't stopped all day, it's ridiculous. I've got tomorrow's comics that I need to get done, so that's going to be the end of this. So I'm going to leave you at the end of this vlog, which has been a short one, I'm sorry, with just the time lapses of the comics. So enjoy that, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!